our first ever Ren and Leash Show. I'm Leash.
And I'm Ren.
And we're going to be doing this internet show every week with movie reviews, movie news and celebrity gossip. And as you'll learn, we have a very different tastes. So you might find there's one person that you agree with and one person you don't, or vice versa. But to kick it all off, Renee, you've got some movie news.
Yes. They're going to be making a prequel to Seven. You remember with Morgan Freeman?
Yeah.
This will be interesting because we'll get to find out about Kevin Spacey's character, who's one of my pin-up serial killers.
Freaky.
He's wonderful.
Yeah.
And how he got to be so warped about religion and why the world is such a sinful place and what he can do to correct it. So we'll get to find out where all his ideas come from. There probably won't be as much Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman in this one being a prequel.
Damn.
But certainly we'll find out how and why Brad Pitt became the perfect person to fulfill the sin of wrath. That's my news this week.
Oh, scary. Well, I'm going down a very, very different track, and I love trashy celebrity gossip. So this is like the trashiest you can get, basically. Marsha Cross, who's that sexy redhead from Desperate Housewives.
Super white, super uptight. You know, the character she plays, all pearls and... Yep.
Yeah, that's right. But in real life, not so uptight, because she accidentally chucked away 200 sexy photos of herself. And unfortunately for her, a catering company she hired found them in her trash along with her tax returns. They know how much she makes. So they're going to sell them to the highest bidder. Now that could be Marsha, or it could be a tabloid magazine. But I just can't believe, A, why you'd take 200 photos of yourself, and B, why wouldn't you just keep them under lock and key?
Vanity. Look, I don't know if I'm buying this. I mean, how do you lose, or how do you accidentally throw out 200 nude photos of yourself? If you remember, with Paris Hilton with the tape, she was a bit embarrassed in the beginning, but she went on to become a celebrity as a
turned into a big star.
I'm wondering if, being a conspiracy theorist, if Marsha's done this on purpose to try and shake off a bit of that whitey uptighty image.
Yeah, see, I don't think she would, because I don't know if she'd want this out there. And the most disturbing part of this story, I think, is what the catering guy revealed about the photos, and that is that the carpet does match the curtains. Now, why would she want anyone to know that? I didn't want to know that.
Cuffs match the collars.
Yeah.
Oh, look at my cuffs. Orange and snakeskin.
But anyway, do you agree with me and you think that that was just an honest mistake? Or do you agree with Renee and think that it was all planned, part of her publicity?
Conspiracy
Let us know.
theory.
Drop us a line and let us know what you think.
Yes, because you can agree with the blonde or the brunette.
Yes.
But either way on the show you get both of us anyway.
Blonde.
I want to tell you about a cinema release that I went to go and see this week, which I loved. It's Jackass 2, and I got to interview director Jeff Tremaine and what's his name?
Johnny Knoxville.
How could I forget that? I'm
Gorgeous.
just kidding. Johnny Knoxville. Let's just have a Johnny moment. We're dancing. I think it's a really good film. I know it's full of gross out humour, but there is more to the Jackass franchise than just upchucking
Really?
Steve-O's revealing stuff of his body and everything like that. There is a lot more to it. I really see the Jackass franchise as being an evolutionary step in the development of the genre of slapstick. Yeah.
That's big.
Yeah. These guys have taken slipping over on a banana peel and really elevated it to a new level. They do wonderful stunts they've spent a lot of money on, and it's just fun watching people really, really hurt themselves for our entertainment.
Hello, I'm Johnny Knoxville, and this is the Anaconda Ball Pit. Hi, Renee.
Right, I've seen the film.
Sorry.
Anacondas are expert at camouflage or ambush hunters.
So what does that mean?
They surprise you.
I don't know if I'm going to be that surprised.
I think you guys are the 21st century stooges on skateboards.
I love the Three Stooges. It's very sweet. Thank you.
I think this is the next evolution in the genre of slapstick.
I don't know if evolution's right. Devolution, maybe.
I do give it 8.
Wow.
8 tops out of 10.
That is huge. Huge. Well, this week I saw a totally different film. It's called The Wrong Man, starring Josh Hartnett. Gorgeous. And he plays Slevin, a guy who has a whole heap of bad luck. First, he loses his job. Then he finds out that his girlfriend is cheating on him. Actually, he catches her in the act.
Bow, bow.
Then he goes to New York to visit his friend Nick, and he gets mugged. And then he goes to his friend's Nick's house and then discovers that he's missing. And then he realizes that Nick is in a whole lot of trouble with a lot of bad guys, and they come round to Nick's house to find Nick, and they find Slevin. So Slevin ends up getting involved, so it's just all a big schmozzle. But I really enjoyed this film. I'm not usually a fan of Josh Hartnett's work, you know, Pearl Harbor, not so good. But this film is fantastic. It's got great, smart, fast-paced dialogue, a great cast with Bruce Willis and Lucy Liu, Morgan Freeman, and Sir Ben Kingsley. Now we have to call him Sir.
Why?
Because when the film came out in America and he saw the movie poster only had Ben Kingsley, he actually chucked up a bit of a fuss about it. So we have to call him Sir. Sir Ben. Hi, Sir Ben.
Leash is calling him Sir Ben. I'm calling you like Luke Hope.
This isn't the first time this has happened, yeah?
You mean this isn't the first time a crime lord asked you to kill the gay son of a rival gangster to pay off a debt that belongs to a friend whose place you're staying in as a result of losing your job, your apartment, and finding your girlfriend in bed with another guy?
No, this is the first time that happened, but Nick has been painting me into corners since we were kids.
I'd love to hear the rest of this, but I really gotta go back to work. Oh, hey.
Hey.
I was just thinking that if you're still alive when I get back from work tonight, maybe, I don't know, we could go to dinner or something?
The wrong man.
I really enjoyed it, so I'm going to give it 7 Choc Tops out of 10. 7 for Slevin.
7 for Slevin, that's excellent. And just by the way, we don't always rate all films really, really highly. We will go out and see the crap and report back to you.
Yeah, so you don't have to go and see it yourself.
Yeah, we'll
Doing you a favour.
Save you money.
And if you've seen either of those films, you can let us know whether you agree with our comments or you have different comments of your own, so drop us a line.
Love to hear from you.
Yeah, and I think that's it for our first show.
Yeah.
Hope someone is watching out there.
I'm Ren.
I'm Leash.
She's Leash.
I'm Leash. And we'll see you next week.